and Memorium, Yu-Gi-Oh! Creator Kazuki Takahashi, celebrated worldwide as a creator of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga and the best-selling trading card game, has passed away aged 60. He was reportedly found off the coast of Nago City in Okinawa Prefecture with snorkeling gear. Takahashi had always enjoyed playing games such as shogi, tabletop RPGs, and of course, card games. He started his career as a manga artist back in 1982, but it will be another 14 years before he founds his first notable success with Yu-Gi-Oh!, a series about a game-loving young boy who completes a puzzle brought back from Egypt by his archaeologist grandfather, subsequently allowing a mysterious spirit to take over and challenge those with darkness and their hearts to various games, with deadly consequences for the loser. The manga began serialization in the iconic weekly Shonen Jump magazine a year before its now mascot-level series, One Piece, and went from strength to strength. After a chapter featuring a game of Takahashi's own creation attracted significant reader attention, the story soon became focused on what will later become Duel Monsters, the inspiration for the real-life Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, first produced by Bandai and later Konami. Takahashi's Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga continued until 2004, by which point the series had already seen multiple anime adaptations, Toei Animation's Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, adapting those early manga volumes, and an original short film, may have only saw released in Japan, but it was Studio Gallup's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters that saw the franchise go international. Localized for international markets by 4Kids, the series became a staple for children's television even here in the UK, becoming a playground phenomenon from children who grew up in the early 2000s. Sky One's weekly double bills of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Were a highly anticipated reward for making it during the school week, and making sure that you have packed your Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck was just as important as textbooks and lunch money. A promotional Yu-Gi-Oh! Card of the iconic Dark Magician Girl, featuring special art by Kazuki Takahashi. Kazuki Takahashi remained committed to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series even after his eponymous series had concluded. He continued to supervise the plethora of reinventions and spin-offs over the years, and returned to write the screenplay for Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions, a movie follow-up to his original series that was released in Japan in 2016 and saw overseas release the following year. Audiences were filled with adults who had grown up with the series, and whether they were still actively engaged with the franchise or not, releasing the hit of nostalgia from hearing the likes of Eric Stewart's comically overconfident performance as regular antagonist Seto Kaiba once again. A reported fan of US comics such as Dark Horse Comics and Mike Mignola's Hellboy, Comic Con International bestowed upon Kazuki Takahashi their annual Inkpot Award in 2015 in honor of his contributions to comics, inviting him into the ranks of past recipients such as celebrated Marvel Comics writer Brian Michael Bendis and Ed Brubaker, as well as filmmakers Steven Spielberg and Hayao Miyazaki. Takahashi's most recent manga, the short series The Comic, was published in Weekly Shonen Jump in 2018. While the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise has continued with new incarnations and trading card game releases, to this day, the series is currently experiencing an era of renaissance in the pop culture spotlight. The launch of the card game and simulator, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel across all major gaming platforms, earlier this year quickly reached the top of Steam's download charts, and the game still regularly attracts tens of thousands of views and streaming platform Twitch. Drawing his original series and the multimedia phenomenon that it created, Kazuki Takahashi brought joy to millions of people all over the world, and drawing his work, his legacy will live on just like the pyramids he wrote so much about.